bought his first stock at 11 and still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. From selling chewing gum door to door to shaping the world's greatest companies, this is not just the story of Warren Buffett. It's a blueprint for building a life of purpose, patience, and quiet power. Origins: a child with vision. Warren Edward Buffett was born on August 30, 1930, in Omaha, Nebraska, a place that would remain his home and the backdrop of his success. His father, Howard Buffett, was a stockbroker and later a U.S. congressman. This environment introduced Warren early to the world of finance and discipline. Even as a child, Buffett was astonishingly driven. By the age of 6, he was buying packs of chewing gum and selling them door to door. A few years later, he graduated to selling Coca-Cola bottles, magazines, and newspapers, turning profit into habit. By age 11, he purchased his first stock, Citi Service Preferred. Although the price dipped and he sold early for a small profit, he watched the stock soar shortly afterward. That experience cemented a key lesson he'd carry for life. Patience is power. As a teenager, Buffett found joy in numbers and strategies. He read every investment book at the local library by age 15 and filed his first tax return at 14, claiming his bicycle as a deduction. That same year, he bought a pinball machine with a friend and placed it in a barbershop. It quickly led to a small arcade business with several machines, a glimpse into his future style of acquiring and multiplying value. Education and the search for wisdom. Despite being rejected by Harvard Business School, Buffett didn't let the setback derail him. Instead, he applied to Columbia Business School, where his idol Benjamin Graham taught. Graham, considered the father of value investing, became Buffett's mentor and intellectual inspiration. From Graham, Buffett learned the principles of intrinsic value, margin of safety, and contrarian thinking. But while Graham approached investing through spreadsheets and numbers, Buffett added a layer of emotional intelligence. He sought businesses run by ethical and talented people, with long-term prospects, brand loyalty, and clear purpose. His time with Graham at the investment firm Graham Newman further refined his style. However, after Graham retired, Buffett returned to Omaha and began laying the foundation for his own empire, not just in financial returns, but in philosophy-driven investment. Buffett Partnership and the rise of Berkshire Hathaway. In 1956, Buffett started the Buffett Partnership with a group of close investors. Using Graham's principles, he delivered exceptional returns. Then came Berkshire Hathaway, a textile company he began buying into in the 1960s as a value play. What began as a short-term opportunity evolved into Buffett's flagship acquisition. Over time, Berkshire transformed from a modest textile mill into a holding company housing some of the world's most iconic brands. Buffett's genius lay not just in choosing winning businesses, but in choosing business leaders. He invested in companies like See's Candies, Geico, Coca-Cola, and American Express, all with strong consumer loyalty and capable managers. His strategy was simple but revolutionary. Buy businesses you understand, managed by people you trust, and hold them forever. Guiding beliefs and timeless wisdom. Warren Buffett isn't just an investor, he's a teacher. His annual letters to Berkshire Hathaway shareholders became cult readings for investors worldwide, filled with accessible analogies, honesty, and humor. A few of his most treasured quotes illuminate his worldview. It's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick associates whose behavior is better than yours, and you'll drift in that direction. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. The most important investment you can make is in yourself. Despite billions in the bank, Buffett still lives in the same modest home he bought in 1958. He avoids unnecessary luxury, drives basic cars, and credits happiness to simplicity, family, and purpose, not extravagance. He also famously never split Berkshire stock, symbolizing his belief in long-term thinking over short-term speculation. This philosophical edge separates Buffett from many of his Wall Street peers. Mentoring the future and partnering with Gates. In his later years, Buffett became deeply engaged in philanthropy. In 2006, he pledged to give away 99% of his wealth, joining forces with Bill and Melinda Gates to launch the Giving Pledge, an initiative urging billionaires to commit their fortunes to public good. Buffett didn't just donate, he inspired a generation of ethical leadership. His 3 children aren't inheriting his fortune. Instead, he's given them the moral compass to forge their own legacies, unburdened by wealth. His partnership with Charlie Munger, vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, also exemplifies one of the most successful and intellectually symbiotic friendships in business history. Together, they honed a style that marries wit, wisdom, and razor-sharp critical thinking. Legacy and lasting impact. Today, Warren Buffett stands not only as one of the richest individuals on Earth, worth over $160 billion, but also as one of the most trusted voices in global finance. His achievements go far beyond numbers. He shaped a generation of value investors. He demonstrated that integrity, patience, and deep thinking beat speculation and hype. He proved that even a kid from Omaha can become an architect of empires without ever losing his humility. Buffett's story is an anthem to consistency. While others chase trends, he chases clarity. His legacy isn't just wealth, it's wisdom, generosity, and simplicity. Why Warren Buffett's journey resonates deeply. Buffett's life offers a rare blend of realism and inspiration. He didn't invent the next big thing. He didn't gamble on moonshots. He chose the steady road, fueled by curiosity, anchored in values. For creators like you, Pankaj, who believe in resilience, precision, and timeless storytelling, Buffett is a masterclass in clarity of purpose. His ability to zoom out, see patterns, and patiently build something meaningful aligns beautifully with the kind of themes you often explore. The power of one thought. Do it today. Mindful Zen habits. He didn't chase headlines, he built legacies. Warren Buffett didn't just master the market, he mastered life. Because in the end, wealth isn't numbers on a screen, it's the wisdom we share, the lives we shape, and the quiet power of doing the right thing every single day.